an ex-prison officer, I've seen the worst of the Crown prosecution system. Yeah, I've seen people locked up who shouldn't have been locked up. I've seen people getting excessive tariffs, prison sentences for low-level crime, and I've seen people walk away from prison, people who've committed the worst crimes against children and women, yeah, repeatedly, and they walk away. We all see it. It's in the media, isn't it? And here's the thing, you see, now, as it is now, if I post on Facebook that a neighbour who's done one of them, committed one of them crimes, not served time, lives near me, and I report on his crime, I'm going to be arrested and locked up myself and probably get an excessive amount of time just for stating the obvious that media have already stated. Two-tier Keir Karma, yeah, the language is used, far right, we're going to come down heavy on these people, believe me. Terror, people who are committing acts of terror, make it a terror offence. People have been protesting, some people excessively. Anyone, you know, smashing up cars, burning buildings, etc., you deserve to be locked up. You deserve to be locked up. That's any colour, race, creed, religion. People walking about with weapons should be locked up. If you are a frontline copper and people have got weapons in front of you, I understand that you might be scared. If you've been told that you don't go near certain people, that's wrong. Two-tier policing. If you're scared, afraid, so would I be. Riot shield, full gear, someone's got a machete in front of me, I'm going to be scared. So the language is used. We've got 400 people up to now. First one's been charged. Looks like someone who's posted on social media. Wonder how many MPs are going to be charged for posting on social media. Jess Phillips and the like. Sadiq Khan for inciting people. You see, these people are absolute muppets. They have no clue what they're saying. Divisive, to say the least. Jess Phillips supporting her community who turned out to protect themselves. Some there peacefully, others not so much. The poison dwarf that is the Mayor of London, and that's just my opinion, you know, the merchant banker, go and check on your Muslim neighbours. Again, we're segregating people, aren't we? Divide and conquer. How about you go and check on your neighbours? Black, white, brown, blue, yellow. How about as a community, you check in on each other? But no, you have to break it down. Sakir now changed his language a bit. Not using far right, and he's going to protect all communities. Anyway, 100 people have been charged. Here's the thing. Most of these protests now, if you haven't worked it out, are from working class areas, probably areas that voted in Labour. And maybe just voted for Brexit as well. These areas will have seen the worst of it, the worst of mass immigration. Yeah? There's some of you don't even know what they're talking about, don't understand all the fuss. You've not seen it. Sunderland, Stoke, Rotherham, they've seen it, and they've been seeing it for years. Yeah? Poor areas, working class areas with zero facilities, getting less by the day, and seeing other people being given everything. Second class citizen. So 100 have been charged. I hope these are the hard arrests that have been made. What do I mean by that? Like I've just said, if you're burning cars, you know, attacking police with weapons or whatever, they're hard arrests. They're people who deserve to be locked up. Acts of terror? I'm not sure that acts of terror are they. But yeah, full force of the law. What does that mean exactly? Because here we are, we're going to let people out, aren't we? There's a lot of people in prison, shouldn't be in prison, and there's a lot of low-level crime. Drug addicts and that need therapy and the like, not 50 grand's worth of prison time. Give me 6 addicts in my area, or lads who are struggling in life. I will mentor them. I'll make sure at least half never go back to prison. I've got them skills. But no, we're locking people up. Anyway, we're going to let them out, that's fine. People who commit the worst crimes and violent crimes and crimes against children, again, and women, I don't want to see them getting out at the halfway, never mind 40%. And the paperwork's going out now. I know it is. People have confirmed that. So they're going to be releasing people early. So we're going to let someone, again, sorry to keep going on about it, but somebody who commits the worst acts against children and women, we're going to let them out. We're going to lock someone up who's angry. That might not be Sharon. I know a few Sharons. I've just picked that name. Don't hate on me. But I don't want to be Sharon from Sunderland or Stoke who's got angry at what's going on in her country and has got a wheelie bin, pushed it down the road and it's fallen over and it's gone near to some policeman. If you've arrested Sharon for that offence, that's a caution. Maybe some community service if you want to be hard. You lock Sharon up, say she's far right, act of terror, give her 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, watch what happens. Because if she's from Sunderland or Stoke, the moment you lock her up, Sir Keir Karma, it's going to be kicking off again, big time, absolutely big time. And obviously the media are going to make a fuss of who's going to prison, all these far right people, these Nazis, people who are committing acts of terror. I wonder what the dynamic's going to be. I wonder what sort of the cultural background's going to be. Because if you're just going to lock up white British people, that's going to send another message out, isn't it? Again, no fan of violence. Yeah, a lot of people are just protesting. Pack mentality, user today, don't even know about politics, don't care what's going on, probably don't even know about them poor lasses and kids that were slaughtered in Southport and the survivors. Because what sort of lives are they going to have? Never forget them. So yeah, we're going to send people to prison. What's prison like at the moment? There's prisons now where there's race wars already happening. All the lads in prisons will be seeing what's going on. And they'll be getting the media's point of view, won't they? About far right. Far right, far right, far right. Nazis, terror. There'll be a lot of anger and frustration. There already is in prison. Prisons are on their arse. They should all be in special measures. No staff. Least staff they've ever had. Youngest staff, least experience. Corruption through the roof. Male prison estate. Half the staff are females. Take a step back. Yeah. If you can't see that in a male jail you need male staff, there's something wrong with you. They've been recruiting for the last decade anybody and putting them on a landing. A lot of them don't get involved. Them that do are getting battered and assaulted badly. Corruption through the roof, drugs through the roof, and everything else that goes with it. Shocking state of affairs. So you make people martyrs, go over the top with your Crown Prosecution Service, and watch what happens. They're already tinderboxes. We've already got problems in our jails with extremism. Long-term dispersal prisons, extremism, tinderboxes. One of my friends said, let's go back in. If we all went back into prison, me, my colleagues who all left, we'd sort it out. No, we wouldn't. Me, I won't last a day. I won't last a day. My mental health would be destroyed after a day. I can only imagine what it's like now. So think about that as well. So, Keir Karma, yeah, and the Crown Prosecution Service, be careful what you wish for. Sharon, wheelie bin, that's a caution at the very most. People who are committing serious acts of violence, setting things on fire, destroying things, assaulting people, carrying weapons, knife crime. It's all about knife crime. I think London now has more murders than New York. New York, everyone's armed to the teeth. Over here, it's knife crime. You don't need a gun anymore. People have realised that. You don't need to get together, get some wires and other bits and bobs to make something that goes like that. Just get a knife. Shocking state of affairs. So let's see what happens. He's changed his language. It's too late. Look what MPs are putting online. Divide and conquer. Divide and conquer. I saw something on Facebook today. It's an imam, I believe, in a mosque. Come and have a cup of tea and talk to me. I'd love to go and talk to someone like that. If you know anyone who's willing to talk to me, give the other side, you know, speaking from that side of it, come together. I'm a fair man, me. I don't edit my videos. I've got a lot of questions, and I would like people to put their views across. So the crime's got to fit the punishment. Don't let people who commit crimes against women and children and violent offenders out to replace them with Sharons. Again, apologies if you call Sharon. I've got a lot of friends of Sharon. Okay, but you know what I'm saying? Crime has got to fit the punishment. You come heavy on people just because they're in the wrong place, and there's been a lot of soft arrests. I've seen people arrested who were doing nothing. If you're going to charge them and give them big sentences, where they're from, the dynamics, the geography, boom, you will kick it off again. It's not done yet. Communities need to come together. You don't need mayor at a capital city dividing people again. You don't need an MP from Birmingham supporting a community that is hostile, carrying weapons and kicking off. Not all of them, but people were. Anyway, thanks for your continued support. God bless you all, everybody. Thanks for coming. I'll see there.
In the shadows they reside, secrets etched in stone, echoes of forgotten cries. Behind these walls alone, behind the walls where darkness thrives, whispers linger, secrets hide, invisible chains.